Hey everyone, Tech here. Welcome to Tech's Tavern. Grab a brew, pull up a chair, and let's continue our Let's Play for Endless Space. And this is Season 2.5, which I probably ought to change that, the Sower Edition. And I apologize, it's been a bit of a break since the last episode. It's been killing me because I've been wanting to get back to this. But I've just had some busy real-life work, boring stuff going on, so I'm sure you all know how that is. That, and also I was doing a couple upgrades on my system a little bit, and as well as I've also been playing DayZ, actually, which I did that little quick video on. I've been playing DayZ a fair amount lately, just trying to get the ropes and learn the ropes of that, and having some fun with that, and been considering doing some kind of an abbreviated series with that, but we'll see. But anyway, back to our Let's Play here, and I'll be honest, I didn't spend a lot of time looking at this prior to starting, but I wanted to get a quick episode and make a, at least run a few turns and continue our setup, because we're still sort of in the setup phase, and one or more control keys are currently held. No, it's not. Okay. It's kind of weird. I've never seen that before. I guess it thought my left shift was stuck for some reason. So, anyway, continuing on. So far we've developed 2 planets here. Now, one thing, I kind of didn't remember this, but it looks like it's a scout ship. And the way you can tell that is the fist, there's only like a 32, so it's not really a... and it's only one ship, I believe. So, he's just kind of scouting is all it really is. And if you remember from the last episode, we have a factory ship, which is just finished. And we are going to colonize on Simi. And the reason I had decided on that, we were kind of deciding between Libra and Simi. And I think the reason we were going with Simi, though, was because of the Titanium-70. I want to colonize this planet right away and get the Titanium-70, because Titanium-70 is used in a lot of recipes for ship-related stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get him going that way. We have our one scout ship who went way out here to this dead end, and we have him en route on the way back. So that's one. It's going to take them 2 turns to get there. I want to map this out and make sure this doesn't connect back around. We have one of these building. Okay, we have nothing building here. Star improvement. I think I'm going to do that and then try to how does the ships take? 8 turns. I don't really want to build any more of those defenders, though, because what I really want to do is something that I was looking at before. Okay, that's our research is done in 1 turn, and then I want to research the efficient shielding here and get the destroyer hull and kind of make that our main ship here in a minute. So I kind of don't want to do anything here because I don't really want to eat 7 turns. Well, it's going to take 7 turns to research that. So I might as well do one of these. And the food, we need to get the food up so we can get the population maxed out. And then I may colonize one of these other ones, maybe the large desert. Even with the penalty, we can still get some pretty good stuff out of it. So, go ahead and do that. And, okay, so then we're going to colonize that, and then the Libra is probably the next one. And then over here we're going to colonize this one, and then we're going to colonize one of these 2. I don't know which one yet. Large, arid, rich soil. probably this one because it has a higher population chance. And then we can do the exploit on the food to try to max out the population. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, so we got all our ships moving. This guy here, I was just wondering if it's worth trekking him all the way up here, if he'd even get that far before, because it's probably going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, this would be 1, 2, 3. Well, let's just go ahead and do that for now. We'll just do them to there, and then we'll kind of take a look at it here in a second. And money-wise, we don't want to get another governor yet. I think we already got governors on both systems, didn't we? Or no? Did we hire a second governor yet? No, we only got one. We were gonna hire the other one. This guy, I think. Right here. But it's 80. Okay, so we're a little short, so we need to go a couple turns before we can do that. So let's go ahead and get one turn out of the way. Oh, that guy was going the other direction. I was looking at his ship backwards. At least that's what it looked like it did. Okay, our research is complete. Actually, let me check something. Okay, it took it down 2 turns. Or actually, is that 2 on top? Okay, it took our construction time down, I believe. Well, at least for the one with the governor on it. Alright, let's move these guys. Okay, so they'll get there probably on the next turn. And I want to research this. Well, see, that went from 7 to 5, so this obviously, okay, yeah, +1 per on planet. Okay. Okay, so we want to research that. This is the ability to travel through wormholes, I thought. Yeah, unlock space travel via wormholes. So after we get that, we could research that for 12 turns, and then we could go to containment fields, which containment fields unlocks the Void Stone and the Jadenix and all that stuff. But I don't know if I want to go into that long. That's too long of a research. We're going to have to hit some of these other shorter duration ones up here. So we'll work our way towards that. I need to see where this goes. If this dead ends, these are the wormholes connecting to the other side. This goes, okay. What I would like to do is colonize Simi, then colonize Libra, and then probably colonize Zubin, and then we would have the choke points coming in here. And we could guard these 2 choke points with fleets, I'm thinking. And this choke point would protect guys coming through the wormholes. This choke point is going to protect us from the green guys that are coming from this direction, as long as they can't loop around here. We really need to see what's over this direction. Six turn, okay. Let's go ahead and go one more turn here. Some kind of... Okay, up. Level up for La Farma Armor Moez android. That is just way too complicated of a name for an android. We want... Let's see, we did the labor the first time. I'll do the wit this time. Kind of keep her sort of balanced. Okay, let's do it in one more turn. So I'm going to get semi-colonized. colonize the Titanium-70 planet. Excellent. Titanium-70 exploitation allows for new developments in all linked systems. Excellent. That is exactly what we wanted. Yeah. It's not exactly the best planet for approval. Ah, yes. But we needed the Titanium-70, and we would not get the Titanium-70 if we didn't colonize this particular planet. So we really had no. It could have been instant combustion of all humanoids, or I guess actual instant melting of all sowers. Negative, and I still would have colonized it because we need the Titanium-70. We'll just send one guy in a suit there to go get it. But we need to do the exploitation, which we're going to do. I mean, the population can't get very big anyway, so I might as well just do the industry one. Yeah. Right. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. And actually, one thing we need to adjust, I think, we can adjust our taxes down just a smidge. I don't want to go in the negative. What I mean by negative is I'm looking right here at the dust. I'd like to keep us on the upflow, so we'll go down to there. And that keeps these guys happy, and these guys at least are content, not unhappy anymore. So, okay, so that looks good. And this is the, I know I haven't looked at this screen very much, this is the Empire Management screen. I did in my last series a bit, but this definitely shows you, this is your income, you know, your total amount of money, dust, and income rate. This is your general approval, your tax rate, like you just saw me adjusting with the slider, and then it shows all your systems, what their population currently is, and what the max possibility is. Shows you research, or this is birth rate actually. So this is saying in 11 turns we'll get another population based on current settings and whatnot. This is all approval stuff. Which again, keep in mind that for people that are just checking this series out, you can see how this stuff is all color-coded, whereas the food output is in the green, the industrial output's orange, the scientific output is blue, dust output is the kind of yellow color, and then you have the approval, which is pink. And the way that relates is when you come in here and you look at the different researches, you can see the little, you know, earmarked color triangles. So you can see, like, if you look over here, this has something to do with approval rating, and so you can see on there plus 30 approval, thumbs up on the star system. So that's, it kind of gives you at a glance if you're looking for something. So, like, you know, if you're really looking for a cheap pink one, the closest one would be like right here, for instance. The Infinite Supermarket, I think that is. Yeah, Infinite Supermarket. Which is not bad. You can get to that fairly quick, actually. What does this do? On arid, that's okay. So that's arid, then regular planets and desert. That's not bad, actually. It's a nice little industrial, or I mean, a dust bump. That's not bad. Basically, hiring an accountant. So that's not bad, actually, for 5 turns. Okay. One strategy that I see a lot of people do on this game, which I've considered doing sometimes myself, as far as the research goes, is I've seen a lot of people where they hit all these, basically the whole circle of these short, like 2-turn researches. So they'll just hit all these, which, as you can see, I have kind of done that. The only ones I haven't hit is xenology, isotope fabrication. So I could hit these two real quick, and in 4 turns you got 2 things unlocked, which is pretty good. And then once you get to like the second tier ones, where you start getting into like the 5 and 6 or 5 to 7 turns approximately, then you kind of go the direction you want, because then it opens up the third tier, kind of goes to like 11 to 12 or 11 to 13, and then you start getting into 20s when you get to the 4th. What I mean by tiers is like here's first tier, here's second tier, these 4 are kind of third tier, and then you got like 4th tier across here. You know, when you kind of look at them, you kind of see that's how it goes here. So these are like 2 turns. Here's your 5 turn second tier. Here's 2 11 turn third tiers, and so on and so forth. So I know you guys who've played this game a lot just sat there listening to that 2-minute ramble and said, "Tech, shut up, move on." All right. Okay, so we got 2 turns on that. How far did we... Okay, the research is only 3 turns. Excellent. Okay, so that it'll be within a turn of each other. Once the that exploitation gets done, we'll have the defenders on the next turn. We'll spec one out, and then we'll start manufacturing those. Might as well keep moving him, because he's definitely going to be able to get there before we do anything else. And we're going to have to get a... Those are 3 turns. We could get that other governor, which might help speed some stuff up here. I guess when you get a lot of money, you can click this to just complete it instantly. But we won't be doing that. That's kind of like an emergency measure. Let's go ahead and hire that other guy, I guess. And you know, he's one who has the administrator, which is good for construction and food. So the faster construction is what we need. So I think we're gonna hire him. H prime, and then we are going to put him in charge of Aldebaran. There we go. Let's go ahead and end a turn here. Okay, so that's done. Now, that takes 11 turns, 5 turns. But I don't want to build either one of those, because I want to get the destroyer research done on the next turn, configure one, and then build. So I don't want to tie the queue up. That's in 2 turns. Factory ship would be 21 freaking turns. All right. I need to find whatever research on this tree, whatever else helps like construction speeds.